Last Friday, April 11th, was 4 years since I lost my better half. For those of you who have heard me tell stories here the past 2.5 years, you've heard a couple stories of the last 21 years of our 42-year marriage when Mark lived with stage 4 terminal cancer. Those 21 years, Mark and I were attached at the hip. We did everything together. So when Mark died, I felt like part of me died too. My better half. So the past 4 years, I'm trying to figure out who I am on my own now. And I've had to make decisions on my own. And this was really tough for me because, you see, I ran everything by Mark. But by the end of last year, it became really obvious to me that the house we had lived in for over 30 years, the house we raised our 2 sons in, had become too much for me on my own. Home maintenance was stressing me out. So I made a really big decision at the end of the year. I put my name on a list at a retirement community close to where I live. Now, I talked to my 2 sons about it. They don't live locally, and they thought this was a good decision for me. Plus, I was told it can take 5-6 years. And I'm going to be 68 this summer, and this is where you go, oh, you're shocked, right? Now, sometimes things happen fast for me. I put my name on a list 1 week. The next week, the residential planner called me and she said, Marianne, are you sitting down? She said, you got fast-tracked. We have a cute little villa that will be done the end of 2025. It's yours if you want it. I had a week to decide. I originally said no, but in January, they gave me another chance, and I said yes this time. So the end of this year, I'm going to be moving to a cute little villa with an attached garage in a community that will be my new home. Now, I knew downsizing was going to be difficult and emotional. I didn't know how emotional it was going to be. I started opening these drawers in the bureau in our bedroom. Drawers that I barely ever open. Drawers that I throw birthday cards in and pictures in, and Mark knew this. And when I opened that very first drawer and pulled it out, at the very back of that drawer, I found a folded piece of paper. And I was shocked when I opened it, and it was Mark's handwriting. Every single drawer that I opened in that bureau has a note from Mark, because he knew that someday the house was going to be too much for me and that I would be downsizing. On Friday, the 4th anniversary of his passing, there was one final drawer I hadn't opened yet. And I don't know why I picked that day to open it up, because I knew there was going to be a note in there. Maybe I wanted one more connection with him. Maybe I needed a story for tonight, because I really wasn't planning on coming here tonight. But I opened that drawer, and there in the back was the note. And this note said, Dear Marianne, thank you for being my wife, my lover, my very best friend. Your constant love and support gave me a reason to fight so hard to survive so long. You were my better half. I realized, finding these notes, that we were each other's better half. And we took those better halves together, and we put it together, and we made one awesome, beautiful, loving whole.